Hey, what's up, guys? And boy, do I have a question for you. Do you love food? Do you love gaming? Well, perfect, because I do too. And actually, in fact, yesterday I made my first ever cooking stream, and I think it went pretty well. And so this video is actually a condensed version of that, where I'm actually making a single dish from my stream yesterday. Yesterday I made two. This video is gonna showcase one, and it's gonna be a prawn pasta. It is super simple, super delicious, and super worth trying. The ingredients and all the accurate measurements will be in the description below. And yeah, this is gonna be like a voiceover type video, so yeah, let's just get straight into that. So first of all, you're going to mince up some garlic. Doesn't matter how you mince it up, as long as it's just small. Coming from a chef, right? I am a chef, so coming from a chef, you don't need special techniques or anything in this dish. You just need to mince everything really small. So mince your garlic really small, and mince a quarter of a large yellow onion really fine as well. Again, no technique required. Right now, you're gonna devein and deshell your shrimp, and well, yeah, you're gonna need to keep the prawn shells. Right, I've used about 5 medium shrimp here, so this is why you need to keep your prawn shells. You're going to now saute your prawn shells with a little bit of olive oil in a pot until you get a nice, really fragrant, like shellfish prawn aroma. You want to keep cooking out until the oil in the pan turns red and all of the, the reddish prawn oil from the shells itself has been released. You'll be able to tell because of the strong shellfish aroma. Right, so you're just gonna keep cooking it until it reaches that stage. Now you're gonna add some hot water, which I actually boiled in a kettle, just to make it easier. And you're gonna fill up the pot just about almost covering the prawn shells. I only had 5 prawns on me, so 5 prawns worth of shell is in there. So you don't put too much water because you want to concentrate that stock. Now you're gonna add your pasta to boiling water, which I seasoned with salt and a little bit of olive oil. And you can use whatever pasta you want. I chose rigatoni because I thought rigatoni would be really nice with this pasta, and it was really nice with this pasta. Now in a separate pan, add a bit of olive oil, and I'm going to actually cook my onions and garlic I minced up earlier at the same time. Yes, to me, I don't want to separate them. I don't want to think about it. I know it's not really a hassle, but I don't really want to think about it. As long as it doesn't burn, it's okay. I know there are different cook times and everything, but in this dish, and I'm telling you, if you're doing this dish, it is okay. So now you're gonna add some prawn meat in there, which is 5 prawns worth of prawn meat, which is because it's what I had. And I actually diced it up into big chunks, and you gotta cook it with the onions and garlic. Don't cook it all the way through though, because it's gonna be in the pan for the remaining cooking process, and you don't want it to overcook. Now I'm gonna add about half a tablespoon of tomato paste, and that's gonna really give a really nice, rich, tomatoey, flavor to the sauce, because we're building the sauce now. And you gotta cook it out until it's no longer really harsh and acidic. Now I'm gonna add a bit too much paprika, but that's fine because it's gonna create the font, as you can see in the pan right now, and it's also gonna give a nice smokiness to the sauce, and it's also gonna give a really nice rich red color. I'm gonna now add the prawn stock you made earlier, which is strained, to deglaze the pan. Now if you have white wine, you will actually deglaze the pan with white wine first, but that's an option. You don't really need white wine. So yeah, now I'm just thinning out the sauce with some extra stock, because you don't want the sauce to actually be too thick. You want it to be thinner than normal, because everything you get on later is going to actually thicken the sauce. Now I'm gonna add the pasta from the pot straight into the pan with the sauce and the prawns. And I actually didn't show this step, but I actually seasoned the sauce with salt to taste before I added the pasta in. Yeah, always season the taste. You can add some black pepper if you want, but I just did straight up salt. So I'm gonna add the pasta into the pan now, and then once that's done, you're gonna just flip the pan, and you just want to coat every single bit of pasta with the sauce. Now I'm gonna add some cream, just to give a nice, luscious, rich, creamy flavor to the sauce, or creaminess to the sauce. And I'm actually using whipping cream instead of cooking cream, because I want a higher fat content, and it's also what I have in my house. No, you cannot substitute the cream with milk, because you want something with a higher fat content. Now I'm gonna add 3 knobs of butter into the pan, just to give it a nice, rich and velvety look to it, and some nice buttery notes, which is always good, always delicious. And now I'm actually going to add just a little bit of the pasta water at this stage, just to, you know, give the sauce a bit of the starchiness which you're looking for in pasta sauce most of the time. And yeah, I spilled a bit there, but that's fine. Now chiffonade of basil into the pasta, because I love basil and it's a really nice fresh, you know, herb that goes great with tomatoes. And yeah, that's the end of the dish. Very, very delicious, very, very good. It is one of the best pastas I've ever had in my life, including the ones I eat out in restaurants. Please try this dish. And that's gonna be it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.